yells at people and tries to hold them accountable. Isabel Osorio has been working for, and that's my juice. I don't know if that's an omen, but I just wanted to, I'd be remiss if I did not mention one thing. We have, as you know, the parade coming up on Sunday. On Wednesday of next week, Día 23 de Septiembre, a date that's very near and dear to my heart for many different reasons. We have the dedication and inauguration of the Puerto Rican Monument, and I think a lot of people might remember, I mean, I remember 10 years ago, somebody passing me on Park Street with a bucket, putting in $3. There was a monument that was being built. The monument has been built after 12 years of struggle by people like Isabel and la Organización de Puertorriqueños Unidos. We finally got a group of people together to say, we're putting it and inaugurating it on the corner of Washington and Vernon, on the grounds of Learning Corridor. We're gonna have Jose Buscaglia, the sculptor, there. It's gonna be at 10 in the morning, similar to this, daytime. So whoever can make it out there, please do. We're gonna get the word out within the next week. But other than that, I do want to recognize our representative Jason Rojas over from East Hartford, Puertorriqueño allá, Hector Robles, who's doing double duty. Pero thank you, Mr. Mayor, for giving me this chance. Thank you, Comité, for doing a wonderful job. I'm happy to know these young ladies and know that they've been growing up and doing the right thing. Thank you, public safety people, for doing your work wonderfully, and God bless. Peace.
Okay, I'll introduce Ara Alvarado again for the presentation of the Hartford Parade delegation.
All right, thank you, Lillian. Before I do the presentation of the delegation, I'd like to just take a few minutes to introduce the committee who does all the work on a voluntary basis for everything we do: parades, banquets, pageants, fundraisers, anything. They're here, and I want to introduce them. I'll start with Damaris Cabreras, who's our VP of Events. Our VP of Pageants, Pablo Santiago. We have our Sergeant of Arms that you're going to see later, Juan Rodriguez, JR. Some of our Board of Directors, we have Linda Baez. And Didi Rivera. And Edgardo Rivera. And now I'm going to introduce our queens, who are just going to quickly present themselves, and Miss Puerto Rico of Hartford has a quick message, and then we'll go into the presentation of the delegation. I'm going to start with our Little Miss of Puerto Rico 2009, Miss Victoria Santana.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victoria Santana, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm Little Miss Puerto Rico Hartford 2009. Thank you.
We had some beautiful girls this year, let me tell you, I love them all. And now, Maria Isabel Rodriguez, who's our Miss Preteen, Miss Puerto Rico of Hartford Preteen 2009.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Soy la señorita María Isabel Rodríguez, Miss Puerto Rico de Hartford Prejuvenil 2009. Y hoy es un orgullo estar aquí con todos ustedes. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Maria. And now, our Miss Puerto Rico of Hartford, Vanessa Marie Machin, who will say a few words for us.
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Soy la señorita Vanessa Marie Machin, Miss Puerto Rico de Hartford 2009. Es un honor. Es un honor estar aquí con ustedes hoy. Desde chiquita mi mamá, mi familia siempre me ha enseñado la importancia de ser puertorriqueño y de siempre cargar la cultura con su mismo. Le quiero decir a todos ustedes que nunca se olviden de dónde vienen porque las raíces siempre se deben estar con nosotros. Muchas gracias.
What I tell you, we have some great representation here for the Puerto Rican culture, so I'm very honored. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, we are going to present to you the Hartford delegation. And if I can have the Queen stand here and the Mayor, so we can help us present the sashes. Right here. And as I call you, if you can come up, and the girls will help you put on your sashes, and you can say a few words. Our first honoree is the Grand Marshal for the Hartford chapter, is Mr. Captain Ivan Villalobos. Surprised. Our girls know how to do all this. Yes. Ivan?
I just want to thank the committee for nominating me and selecting me. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here. One thing I noticed on the paper, I've been a Hartford resident 47 years. I came here from New York, but I've been with the city 47 years, 25 as a firefighter, and I'm very proud of this city, all the things that have occurred over the years, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
And now we couldn't leave the ladies out, right? So we have our female Grand Marshal, Sergeant Glendali Garcia Machi.
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everyone for this proud nomination. I'm honestly at a loss for words. I'd like to thank my parents that are not here for keeping these traditions. It's an emotional moment for me. I was born and raised in Hartford, but when people ask me, what are you or where are you from, I always say I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm from Puerto Rico, in my heart and in my blood, and I am proud today. Thank you.
Thank you. I know Glenda Lee is what was, I think, the first Latina to be promoted sergeant, if I'm correct. Yeah, first Latina to be promoted sergeant. And now, you know, as part of the committee, some of us can't run for certain things. If I have a daughter, she can't be in the pageant. So there's things that we can't do. And one of our, the first time ever, we have an honorary Grand Marshal. And that's because we could not go on without recognizing this individual who gives so much to the community. And I know most of you know him, especially when he's out asking for sponsorships, knocking on the doors of the vendors and things like that. So it is my great honor to introduce to you Mr. Juan Rodriguez, better known as JR, who's our honorary Grand Marshal. Also known as Tito? Wow.
Para mí siempre ha sido un honor y un placer de ser parte de este comité. Yo soy bombero de la ciudad de Hartford por 29 años. Ha luchado como todos nosotros puertorriqueños y es un placer estar en este gran pueblo de Hartford. Gracias a todos.
I think that's the quickest JR has ever said anything. That's because I warned him. And now, I'd like to introduce the madrina of the parade, Detective Omaira Martinez Beatty.